Welcome to Weather with JBug. So in this video, we'll be doing an update for this winter, this month, or November, and what it's like right now in the United States. So let's start off with what it'll be like in the winter and how will La Nina factor in. So yes. So I'm gonna read this and it's gonna help you understand all about La Nina, and I will help you. La Nina impacts on the U.S. winter weather outlook. The Climate Prediction Center has issued a La Nina advisory as La Nina has formed in the tropical Pacific Ocean and is likely to continue through February 2026. La Nina is just one phase of ENSO, or El Nino, Southern Oscillation, a global climate system that impacts circulations across the world, influencing the weather. La Nina is often considered the cool phase of ENSO because La Nina is when the waters of the tropical Pacific Ocean are cooler than average. This causes dry, sinking air over the tropical Pacific while air rises near Southeast Asia, leading to more clouds, rainstorm, and activity there. As for the United States and North America, what will La Nina for this winter, this season? It all depends on your location. So the word that said it all depends on your location is very important because everywhere it's different. It's different in Texas than Montana. It's different in everywhere. Okay, so winter this season. The jet stream during La Nina winter is more variable across North America. It drifts farther north into the northern Pacific, and while it also drifts farther south across the southern United States, there is visibility with the location of the jet stream as well. This sets up a pattern where southern Alaska through western Canada and into northern plains of the United States will likely end up with cooler and wetter than average weather. Meanwhile, the United States stretching from California through the Gulf Coast and out towards the Carolinas will likely be drier and warmer than average. Areas closer to the jet stream will meander, typically around the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys, will likely experience wetter than average conditions. So I'm going to highlight the thing it talks about. Okay, so this part right here. I'm a horrible drawer. Yeah, so like but I'm going to mute you for 1 second. I'll be back in a second. So it's highlighting this whole area right here because this whole section is this. It says what it's going to be like for you guys. So like southern Alaska through western Canada and into the northern plains of the United States will likely end up with cooler and wetter than average weather. Stretching from California through the Gulf and out towards the Carolinas will likely be drier and warmer than average. And areas where the jet stream will meander, typically around the Ohio and Mississippi River Valley, will likely experience wetter than average. So that area just tells us all about it right now. Yes. So I'm gonna keep it right here for a little bit if you want to read about, and then there's also this image, which is just what I highlighted right here. So I'll leave it on this for a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and move on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on now. So yes, we have the same image right here. Colder in the northern plains and wetter in North California, Oregon, Washington. Wetter over here in the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys. Dry and warm over here, and that's really all. And then when you see this, the wide area, that's kind of an area that's like probably just gonna, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, so winter weather, the climate, so the CPC has also released its winter weather outlooks for the United States. It is influenced by the fact that La Nina has developed and is expected to continue through February. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it up right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did earlier. I'm gonna read this part. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know what happened. All right. I'm gonna read this part, and then I'm gonna go ahead and leave it for you guys. So it says, so what's the CPC's winter outlook for the United States for December, January, and February? Has a good portion of the U.S. outlined in higher likelihood for warmer than average temperatures. This includes California through Texas and Gulf Coast, as the southeast and up towards mid-Atlantic, and the Gulf Coast, as well as the southeast and up towards the mid-Atlantic. The northern plains are most likely to experience cooler than average temperatures. So I'll leave this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave. You can look at this image down here, and then you can look what I highlighted. They both show the same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Okay, and here is same thing just for precipitation for the seasonal outlook. So this is again valid for December, January, and February 25, 2026. And this was issued, I think they are both issued October, yeah, they were both issued October 16th. Though they are pretty accurate, I believe in. Okay. So for precipitation, much of the northern and middle United States has a better chance of experiencing a wetter than normal winter, with dry weather most likely to form in the southern of the country. So where it was supposed to be warm and dry, that's where it's going to be like no precipitation kind of. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it, and I'll leave it on here for a little bit, and then we'll move on to our next thing. ahead and move on to the weather, what the weather's going to be like for the month of November. And this is from the NOAA, of course. It is, of course, very professional and good. So here is our so you can see basically all of the United States is going to be above normal temperatures, which is okay. It might be from global warming. I'm not gonna speculate anything, but yeah. So this is all above. I wouldn't say it's anything major except for this area, because mainly this area, but definitely all of this really, because you can just see these are this is very above, this is very, very, very above. So not very good for those states. We don't really want it to be above, but so if you live in those states, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be weird, but it's winter. But it's gonna be hot. So that's how it's gonna. Well, it's not really winter. I mean, for late fall coming into winter, it's gonna be hot, which is gonna be usual for those states. So that's just gonna how it's gonna be. And then, so that's how. So this is just the map. See, this map was issued Halloween and is valid for November. And you can see the map and the key. I'll leave up it here so you can see all of Alaska and all of this. So I'll be back in a second. So let's look at the precipitation outlook for November now. So here is the precipitation outlook for November. It was issued Halloween. So you can see all the way down here and over here. Above, no, I mean it's below precipitation, so not so below, not gonna get that much precipitation. But you see the New England over here, you're gonna get above and overhead, and most of Idaho, some of Montana, Washington, Oregon, Northern California, you'll be getting above